We really are at the beginning of a real takeoff here for the LonWorks community in general.
Technology has really convinced me and my colleagues at Echelon that it will be the technology for the future. And we absolutely want to be a part of making that happen.
Thank you for the prize, and thank you all.
Lon really works in a coffee machine. Thank you.
We need simpler tools, easier tools to manage those systems in order for us to be winners in controls.
Simpler, less expensive network solutions that are easier to install, less costly to maintain, and much less costly over the life of the products.
We've got to accelerate the LonWorks effort. We've got to get more of you involved in getting these standards done, getting the models and the profiles and all that defined so it all does work together.
What the internet really is a network of people and things. And things include, per your previous talks here, buildings, doors. In our networks, it includes cell phones, cars, and on and on and on. That is an incredible big opportunity.
If you go out and look to the exhibition that we have here today and tomorrow, and you see how many products and what ingenuity has been brought into those products through the Echelon technology, through the LonWorks network principles, then you can imagine that no big player that is out there will be able to meet the number of products, the number of end-user functionality that you collectively can bring out.
If you think about it, control networks really are probably the largest untapped source of information available to business today. And it's critical information. It really tells them exactly where they're spending their money in their process, or where they're spending their money in their office or in their building.
Today the world is abuzz with news about internets and networks and networking. Communications are a must. Networks are a must. Open is a must. And all of this is propelling the markets to create all kinds of applications based on connectivity of everything to everybody to everything.
It used to be that people were building closed, centralized systems. And of course, this made them expensive to install, expensive to maintain, inflexible, hard to add new applications.
Distributed architectures have been shown to be much more cost-effective, much easier to install, much easier to maintain, and much easier to satisfy the needs of end users.
Metcalfe's law, which is roughly stated, is that the power of the network grows exponentially with the number of devices that are accessible from the network. The more information that's out there, the more ways people will find to make use of that information. And so what we're really doing by this is making every LonWorks device accessible from the IP network.